Hey, I have a game for you. Take a shot every single time I fix my hair in this video. Don't do that, it's not safe. Okay, so it's raining super hard outside. You guys can probably hear every single word of that, which is why I'm gonna have to talk louder. It took me 45 minutes to prepare for this video, but it's all good. Hello, lovely bubblies. I'm currently staying in a very messy room because I don't have a fancy background like all other YouTubers. Useless tripods, because I can't prop my phone up on it unless I spend $20 on a little iPhone mount thing. But right now, this tripod is completely useless. I can't do anything with it, and you're seeing the mess in the background right now. I just can't carry. I just had a bit of a mental breakdown there for a second. Hello, lovely bubblies. Once again, how are you all doing today? I'm stressed out if you can't tell. I decided to do something I've been wanting to film for a while, which is a story time on all of the audition/theater experiences I have had that have been complete and total horror stories. Now, if you guys don't know, I have been in theater and choir for a while now. I've had a lot of really bad experiences with auditions and performing. Maybe not really performing, I'm kind of lucky whenever it comes to that, but auditions and stuff, oh no, heaven forbid things go well for me. Quick disclaimer, not all auditions I've been to have been crappy, but a lot of them have. Let's move on with number one. This audition, if you saw my last story time, it was, I injured myself on the first day of theater camp, and this was a rough week, as you could tell by watching the video. If you haven't seen the video yet, you can click in this box, this general box thing here. I'll leave an annotation to it, and yeah, click on it. A lot of things didn't go well that week. For one, I had probably the crappiest role that there ever was, which I don't blame anybody for giving me that role because I was horrible. And this audition explains why I got the role I did. The monologue, I was in the second group, or whatever it was, and the second group did the monologues second. And the worst thing was is that I had been built up so much for dancing auditions because I was like, oh my goodness, I did that dance super well. This is great. This is awesome. I'm going to just slaughter this monologue audition. Did I slaughter it? No, because this wouldn't be a story time if I slaughtered it. I probably did the biggest uh-oh ever. And I found out which monologue I was going to do 2 days before I left for camp.
I prepared myself. I had everything written down in this little book. I had my entire monologue written down. It was the monologue from Dirty Dancing where, like, baby's talking to her dad and she's all like, I know I hurt you, but you hurt me, Daddy, and all that BS.
Decided to do the monologue from Dirty Dancing because it wasn't that bad. I could probably do it in 30 seconds. I wrote it down. Everything was great. Everything was all grand and perfect. But little did I know, like a little derp who had apparently never really been to a serious audition before. And these auditions weren't really serious. They were just, you know, to get to know the campers and to see where you're going to be placed and everything. It wasn't a life or death situation. But it was my first, like, actual audition. I didn't know that you had to have, I'm gonna say this and people are gonna be like, Carly, are you joking? I didn't know you had to have the monologue memorized. So I figured I could take my book up there and just read it off the paper. And then I get there and talking to one of the counselors about it. And then I asked her, like, you don't have to have monologues memorized, do you? And she's like, yeah, you do. I figured I was pretty screwed. And I kind of was. I don't know. I spent a lot of the time that night reading the monologue. I spent a lot of time that morning watching it and reading it again, just over and over and over and over again in my head. And I thought I had it. Oh my goodness, I was rehearsing everything in my head. And that's the bad thing with me, is that before I go on stage, I'm like, yeah, this is so memorized. I have everything memorized. I can go over it a million times and never forget it. But then whenever I get on stage, crap, what's my name again? I still brought my book, the book with the monologue in it, and this became like my magic book because I had everything I needed to know written down in it. I had the book ready. I brought my book on stage and I was like, I'm not gonna need to open this book at all. So I get on stage and I close the book and I sit it down on stage in front of me. So I start saying the monologue. And then about midway through, I forget it. What was you expecting? I forgot the freaking monologue. So I am silent. Everyone is staring at me. The people, the counselors, and the camp director is probably sitting in the back row, just like, okay, what's this girl doing? So I'm like, okay, there's not really anything else I can do. So I have to bend down, take about 5 minutes to find the page I'm on, and read the monologue off the book. I had to stop a full audition and bend down, pick up a book, and try and find the place was just so I could remember what the freaking monologue was. Now, did I mention I had never been to this camp before? I'd never been to this campus before. I have only known these people for like 2 days. I don't know anybody. So much for making good first impressions, honestly. Great job, Carly. You're so smart. Story number 2. If you could, this wasn't really a performance or anything like that. I mean, it was my freshman year of high school and I was in a musical theater class, and it was more of like a rehearsal. We were doing this musical I had never heard of. But anyways, so we were doing this like rehearsal thing. We had to divide up into these groups and we had a scene that we were in charge of, and we were all assigned like different roles and everything. And in this particular scene, we were like telling a story of some sort, I guess you could say. Like we were acting it out as we were telling it, kind of, if that makes any sense. Talking about running into a room and then slipping on a floor that's really messy. And I had that role. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get in this. This is gonna be freaking awesome. I'm gonna run into this room and I'm gonna pretend like I'm slipping, and I'm not even gonna slip. I'm gonna save myself. It's gonna be freaking epic. But I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna be such a good actress, actress, and it's gonna be epic. So it gets to the part where my line is, I'm looking to make sure which path I'm gonna go on, which path is clear, which path I can just run at, because I was going for it. I was totally just going for it. I get ready, my line comes up, rehearsing what I'm gonna do in my head. Remember how I said I wasn't gonna actually slip? I was gonna catch myself in time. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. I run on that stage like I am running for my life. So I run and I slip on the floor. I fall flat on my back and there's a loud just pop noise everywhere, and it oh my god. And then everyone just sits around and they laugh it off. I'm like, they're laughing with me. Oh my gosh. And I'm laughing too, like, that was so funny. I just slipped. And you thought I wasn't going to actually slip, but I actually slipped because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's pretty much all the stories, not all the stories I had to tell. If any more happens, or if I think of any more, and you want to see another addition to this to this series, then please comment below and let me know. Also comment below and tell me what videos you want to see next. I'm kind of deciding I want to branch out from just like normal beauty vlogger videos and stuff like that, and makeup tutorials and all that. I want to do more things, you guys. So if there's any like tags or anything like that you want me to do, then please leave a comment below, or tweet me, or Instagram me, or something like that, or Snapchat me. You can follow all of my social media links, which will be popping up at the end of this video. And also, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and help me out. If you really like this video and you want to be notified every single time I make a new one, you can click below to subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't and you want to see if you want to see my latest video, you can click right here. And also, that's it. Oh, I just got a message from someone. Oh, and if you are watching on mobile and the annotations don't work, I will have it linked below, and you can click on that to watch it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you very soon. Goodbye. I just had to move the bed back because I feel like I was literally staring into your soul. Standing in front of a window, using my iPhone to film on a tripod, not even a tripod, on a monopod / selfie stick, because that's what the youngins call them these days. And that selfie stick is currently taped to the window because there is no other way to prop it up. So, innovative right there. A setup that only cost, I don't know how much the setup cost. This hair is getting on my nerves. Not all the auditions I have been to have been quite terrible. I don't even know why I said quite. And I know I'm moving around back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Have you gotten sick yet? I just saw lightning, like hella lightning. Oh my gosh. I feel like the Russellville incident's gonna happen right now. The Russellville, Kentucky incident. I need to really stand like that so you can't see the back. My 13-year-old self saw it. My 13-year-old self sought acceptance, which she didn't get. And now she's a senior in high school and she's failing at life. I wouldn't say I'm failing at life. I don't know. I mean, my YouTube channel's got like 21 subscribers now, so my YouTube channel is like legal enough to drink. Cool. The lightning! The lightning is like so intense. It's like... And in front of all of these people, I'm doing this like there's a lot of people in here. There's not. It's just me in my really messy bedroom. That's it. Normal blooty vlogger. Blooty. I hate myself.
Invincible.